Catacombs, Mason killing the stereo. Go see the Duke directly. Point where we can't return to. This honestly feels like it's going to be a. For the last 4 days, I've been walking. It's unpleasant. Today, which is the 4th day in a row, from work, or both in Monday's case. In Tuesday's case. Anyways, yeah, let's do this. Mm-hmm.
Our men could only read a few words. Dragon, scar, arisen, heart.
Literally all 4 words that pertain to me. Oh, how about that? Y'all are kind of slow in the uptake, aren't y'all? It's okay, I'll bear with you. Thank you.
We need to know. Your task is to find out.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think I can read it like that, but okay. Let's look at this thing. Gonna go in here. Alright, first off, I'm heavy, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, I can feel it. I'm moving way slower than usual. This place is so beautiful before the events of the story progress.
Magic at its heart.
Stefan.
Transmutation of the user's mind into a physical force. Its use requires a medium, namely the mage's own flesh.
Gross.
Brain and heart bear the greatest burden.
Okay.
It taxes the body no less than wielding an axe or great sword. Though many seem to view mage as a frailer sword.
No, you're just smarts. You got the big thinks going, you know? Anyways, let's get rid of unnecessary crap. Hello, sir. Shut up and take my stuff. Ooh. I just need you to take one of these, actually. There we go. Nope. That's fine. I don't need that. I don't need that. What is this? We're just gonna send that. It's a pair of robes for salvation itself. You'd think by now the cult would be defunct, but no, they just figured, hey, let's go find something else to do. Bruh, oh, this is a hoe, not a pickaxe, okay. It's like, why do I have so many pickaxes? Yeah, all this stuff, I don't care if they hold on to. However, that I will take. If it's something rare, I like to keep it stored because I know they like to use their stuff readily. Like this light cure, I'll keep it. Everything else, I'm fine with. This journal entry you can take. This, I don't know if it's gonna be useful later or not, so I'll just store it here just in case. This is a quest item, we need it right now, so we're just gonna take it with us. That can go. This can go. What the heck is this? The secret. I am now much lighter. Which is a good thing. Because I like being able to dodge and whatnot. Okay, so let's see. First things first, we'll check the map. Oh goodness, wow. This thing is bare. You know why? What I need to do is this. Now let's check the map. Ah, there's someone out in the fields. We just need to go to the workers' quarters. Nope. You? Yes. The heck was that? What's this? No. That's kind of cool.
What do I know of your writings? Less than I know of modern script, and I never even learned the letters.
You're illiterate?
But, I'm a man of the sword, not the book. Ask a script, or a copy.
Perhaps. Perhibity haps. The Black Cat is basically this game's equivalent of the black market. It's located in the, what's the word I used to describe it? The, it's in a part of town that is less official, shall we say. Not there. Getting there is kind of difficult because I never seem to take the same path there more than once. Okay, then you go this way. And this is what I meant. I am now officially lost. I don't know where the heck this guy is. Oh, look. It's Madeline. That's nice. What do you have to sell? She does, in fact, have some pretty useful stuff. In fact, that empirical acid, I'll just buy her out on that. She also has flamenca, which is nice, but not necessary. Alright. I'll be back later, if I can find you later. Wait. Did I find it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, see? Like that. That's why this place is so hard to find, because it's literally in an alley. Like, this is shady. This is straight up shady. Sure. Okay, we all know that. Uh, well, that we already know, so...
No script, friend. Just flourish.
Oh, wow.
No text. It's a cipher.
Huh, interesting. That's... Only he could have figured that out, honestly. So, those 4 words, the dragon attacked our humble little abode in a fishing hamlet that we grew up in, stole our heart, and left a scar on our chest. The heart back and save the world.
Like as not, it holds some secret meaning to folk those words relate to.
Okay.
I'm not one of them. I fear that's all I can say. I'm sure you'll find out what you need.
No thanks, I don't want to buy your wares right now, you criminal. I do love buying stuff from him. In fact, the sword, the Wounded Fury, that's supposed to be effective against spirits and whatnot, I got it from there. You can find some really neat stuff from that guy. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Who is this? Looks like Arisen. This... Let me look at the map. So it is this way. So this isn't Arisen. Who is this? Who are you? Halt. Hey. Mm-hmm. Of course. Well, anyways. So I could do a lengthy ass walking travel there, or we could just teleport there. What I'll probably do is walk there and then teleport back. Just mainly because I could use the entertainment of fighting whatever is on the way there. It'll be faster if we go this way, actually, so... Hardcore parkour, let's go. Get that parkour. Alright, and let's see. The main thing we're gonna meet when we go there is dire wolves and snow harpies, because it's a bit more north than the rest of Grancis. Grancis has pretty, I want to say, diverse ecosystems. It would be nice if it had like a snow cap or something like that, but it does have northern-based enemies, like enemies that are more attuned to ice and stuff like that. That sound is Saurians. There's a whole brood of them down there. I ain't dealing with them. I don't have the time for it. Do not aggravate them. They're just sunbasking. Alright, so this road right here will take us to where we need to go. In order to get where we need to go, we're gonna stay on the right path, not the left. Oh, you guys are cute. Straight up, they just walked up to us and was like, run them pockets, boy. Like, in this universe, I'm pretty sure I'm famous at this point. Everybody knows who the Arisen is. My lantern is out. I need to put it away. Okay. Forget that. Goblins. Oops. Oops. There we go. Easy. What? Who? Why? Them pigs, and I ain't gonna mess with them. And I don't know why, but I have fire daggers now, so I looked away for like a slight second to check my notes, and I looked up and I have fire daggers. That's not a bad thing. It'll definitely help us fight the enemies that we're gonna encounter further up this road. Alright, so we have the option, or rather I have the option, of taking a slightly different route, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. Got some white orchids, which is nice. I can definitely use those for the crafting. The crafting system in this game is so extensive. I absolutely love it. Like, there will be nights, literally nights, where I'm just crafting stuff just to see what makes what. I don't really need it. Give it to somebody who does. There's another dire wolf right out there, and see like the dire wolves here, because their howls are so, like, anytime you see a wolf, it's not just a wolf. It will never just be a wolf. Perfect example right here. Oh, and you would think that, oh, they're wolves, fire would be great. No, dire wolves specifically, if they catch fire, they're smart enough that they will immediately stop everything that they're doing. This guy. There we go. They will stop everything that they're doing, and they'll roll on the ground. Like, they'll stop, drop, and roll, and it frickin' works. You know, I'm thinking I'm putting a lasting debilitation on these wolves, and they're like, sorry bro, try again. It's the first time it happened to me, it was very infuriating. I was like, no, you stay on fire, sir. This is also back when, like, me setting things on fire was a lot more difficult. Now, harpies, like, where? Because wherever you land is probably where that pinion land, and I can't find it. So, oh well. Can use those to make sleeper arrows. Useful in later parts of the games, and oh boy. Yeah, so if you see a wolf, you definitely want to try and one-shot it so it can't alert other wolves. That doesn't sound good. Oh, that's not good at all. If one of those things puts me to sleep, this won't be good. There. Straight up scared the piss out of me. I was like, alright. So as you can see, the further north you get, the more aggressive the enemy placements become. And then they're like, oh yeah, you can handle this, you're seasoned. No, I'm not. That right there, that's what's interesting. Give me all that money. 2 million, yes. Much needed. What's this? We got branches. Nope, just some useless kindling. Ooh. Okay. Mm-hmm. And see, they look like owls. They look like giant owls, but they have a little ice breath attack that they can use. God forbid you get hit with that in the wrong spot. They like to hang out around cliffs, and they really love to grab people and throw them off cliffs. So if you get hit with that ice blast, you are definitely going to be subject to that. Anyways, this is where we were supposed to be, and like I said, I could teleport here. Here's the reason why. The support crystal I placed in my first playthrough is still there. Anytime you start a new game plus and you place like a port crystal or something, it stays there. It does not move. However, you do not have access to it until you get to the area and... oh, fuck. I was trying to get up there. Until you get... oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Glacial Pinion. There we go. Alright. This is all I cared about, honestly. Alright, whatever. Anyways, we're supposed to be here. This is where we're supposed to be, right here. Go down here, talk to this guy, and then he's going to elaborate the story a bit further for us. His friend, who was a former pawn, likes to talk in riddles. I think they're riddles. You'll see. Say something. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? I don't... So, what you can glean from this is A, that there is in fact a link between a person who... hang on. This will be a lot easier to explain once I show you this. Goodbye. Take this off real quick. Is it the cape? Is it the cape? No, what's... oh, yep, it is the cape. Okay, so, if you look very carefully, there is a huge scar on my chest where my heart, my literal organ heart, used to be. The dragon ripped it out, and that's why we're playing this game. Homie right here has the same scar. Now, that being said, you can then piece together that this guy over here was this guy's pawn, just like this person is my pawn. So, that part I still do not understand at all. This part means that there is some connection between all those who are marked by the dragon and the pawns. So the pawns have some link to anyone who possesses the mark of the dragon, because they themselves bear the mark on their hands.
I am not but my shadow, though my shadow be not shadow, but myself.
This is actually very cryptic, and you kind of think that there's an even deeper connection between the pawn and the master. However, you soon realize that it's actually reversed. This guy is way late in the progression. However, there is another person in the story who I will reveal later, who confirms that pawns, as they grow older, take on more qualities to resemble closer their masters. And I mean this physically, like they physically start to look like the person that summoned them.
Come here at the end of my journeys, rich in spars and rich of mine.
And as they do this, they take on a more human persona.
I am dragon forged, knower of the beast, and known to it in kind.
And both us and pawns are in fact connected to the dragon. Now, if you look at this guy again, this time not his chest but his face, and then you look at this guy, can you just look at me, sir? There we go. They definitely do have some physical characteristics in common. And so it's very clear that much done with his cycle, his bout with the dragon. And there are multiple people who, have dealt with the dragon. Duke Egnan himself was once an Arisen, and he became a dragon. Not a dragon, a duke. He became a duke because he defeated the dragon. That's what the legends say. Anyways, sir, you gonna talk to me? Or should I speak to you? What's this, by the way? It's a bronze idol. I don't need it. That secret softener I will take. Secret softener saves lives. That's all I have to say. That is all I have to say. You'll see why later. I'm just gonna loot this guy's books. Griffin Strategies, Volume 3. See, that's what I meant earlier about, like, you can increase the intelligence of your pawn so that they know how to act according in situations. You can also do this by culturing them. Just basically, like, my pawn will not attack a box unless I'm standing directly on it. However, these two like to attack boxes straight on sight. This is because I guess whoever their player was, they like to attack boxes on sight. Me, I usually leave them be unless I'm looking for something specifically. So pawns take on the characteristics, physical, mental, and all those in between, of their summoner. This is actually a really interesting quality of the game. It allows you to, in a sense, program your pawn and then other pawns in turn. Got a fairy stone, hobgoblin tactics. What you got here? Right now we're just taking stuff from this guy. I don't want to grab some stuff, and plus I just hit 2 million. I don't want to like immediately lose that once I go into the place to buy stuff. Isometrist, I don't know how to pronounce that, but basically it cures a lot of debilitations and also restores health. Alright, buddy, go ahead, enlighten us.
Arisen of the present day, new forged link in the grand chain.
So, two things that he says there. Arisen of the present day. He is the Dragon Forged. No idea why they call him that, but that's what he is. And his pawn definitely straight up called himself the Dragon Forged. Just interesting to note that. New Forged linked in the Grand Chain. This has obviously been going on for a while. There's been multiple Arisens each time, in each iteration of time period.
You have come seeking meaning for the enslaved.
Now, um, so Slate aside, I'll get to that very quickly and what he meant by that. An interesting thing to note when you are chosen by the dragon to be an Arisen, you become immortal. Like, you stop aging until you reclaim your heart. That's pretty neat because it means that an age of a dragon can last anywhere from 1 day if, you know, an Arisen is very driven and decides, hey, I'm gonna go back and get my fucking heart, to millennia if he needs to, you know, like I can definitely picture in my mind somebody getting their heart straight up jacked by a huge dragon and then mentally saying to themselves, no, fuck that, I'm just gonna stay here and be immortal. I'm not gonna go fight that thing. Um, so the slate is a hint. It's a clue that leads to this location. Not really him, but this location. He's just here because he apparently is an Arisen from way, way back in the time. And he's just here guiding other Arisen who come here. They're like, hey, Lizard stole my heart, and we found this slate. You got some knowledge from me, and then he sheds that knowledge.
My form can be discerned only by the true Arisen. I am the dragon. Go now. Tell him that gave you the cipher of what you have heard here.
Sir Maximilian awaits word of what we've learned.
Alright, so that's that. And, you know, it's interesting. It's nice lore. Like, I promise you, the lore in this is very slept on. And I know Netflix is actually coming out with a show called Dragon's Dogma. And when I looked at the premise of it, like the little, you know, description of the show, it seemed very reminiscent of this game. So I'm hoping that it is, in fact, directly related to it. I would love to watch a series based around the lore of this game. And as this guy stated, there is in fact something drawn on the hill. If you want to get a closer view of it, there. He's got a spear in his hand, a little shield, and oh, look at that. Is that scar on the There's a wake stone over there. There's a fucking wake stone over there. Right in the chest. Holy shit. That's cool. Alright, so I got a wake stone shard. 3 of those make 1 stone, as you just see. I had 2 in my hand. Not in my hand. In my other's pocket. Once you collect 3, they automatically fuse into 1 stone. What's interesting is that a shard is exactly 0.3 units. Is it? No, 0.2 units of weight. So it loses weight when they fuse. I guess some type of energy transfer takes place or something. But basically, wake stones are neat little gadgets that you should definitely always have on hand if you're playing the later parts of this game. I really don't want to show you what they do. I'll kind of just wait. But basically, if you have them and you take damage sufficient enough to kill you, the wake stone steps in and it's like, hey, are you sure you want to die right here? Oddly enough, in the picture, a wake stone has a semblance of a heart. So it could be some connection to the fact that the Arisen lacking a heart uses the wake stones to supplement that heart that is missing. Just a theory. Oh, and I definitely said we were teleporting because I don't got time to walk all the way back. I'm sorry, just checking my notes. Alright. This guy. There's always somebody running in this town. I never understand, and I don't really care. Yep, get out of my way. Oh, that's a nun. Mother. Sister. I don't... Sister. Yeah. Speaking of which, there's an abbey. There is an abbey. Boop. Way out here in what's called the Wilted Forest. This little place right here. Located next to it is the Prayer Falls. Just in my last video, I was talking about the heavy like themes of faith throughout this this game. Seemed like an interesting point to bring up. Let me put on some clothes so I don't like walk in all naked and stuff. If you're wondering if that eye is working, yes it is. I just I like the way the eye patch looks. All right. I will perhaps change my fashion up once we go see the Duke. Doop-a-doo.
Even at its worst, the world is ever home to home.
Okay, sure. You can think that. That's not what I thought she was gonna say. At this time, and what she was wearing, I definitely was expecting.
Crafted to bring you to the dragon. If this man speaks true and is immortal, there's a fair chance he guided his grace as well.
Yes, that is exactly what we were talking about.
His words are well worth heeding, sir. Meet with him as time
Sure, I can do that.
With luck, they'll lead you to victory as well.
Okay. So now we got ourselves a little mentor, some aged guy who lives out in the mountains, some hermit. I can say with confidence that there's a pretty good chance I'm never gonna speak to him again until probably after the game is done. Ooh-wee, my controller is all tangled up right now. Just untangling it. There we go. So at this point, we are actually ready to go and meet with Duke Edmund.
It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the wormhole. The choice is yours.
Alright, so, if we're gonna do that, first thing is first, I definitely want to look the part. It's not that I look bad right now, it's just that I want to look like a hero, and right now I just look like an adventurer. I do have a very heroic looking set in my inventory, so I'm gonna place that on, start the next video up, and then we're gonna go talk to Duke Eggman. So thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys next time.